Hi there, I'm going to demonstrate how to utilize the PowerPoint templates to create a new PowerPoint. So if you locate the Dropbox folder, and if you go to the under construction classes, you're going to see at the top PowerPoint templates. So when you click on this folder, you're going to have a couple of items here. The first one is our best practices Word document, so you can review that as needed. Probably make a different video about that one. Images are just images that I've used to create these templates. You don't really have to utilize that at all. But so right now I currently have 4 here. This first one is just sort of a generic ITC education. That one you'll probably want to use for like a concept class or something like that. There's what the cover slide looks like. Then I have the simple, really the cover slide is just sort of white and basic so that you could add in an image or something like that. This is the one that would require the most customization, but sometimes you might want to utilize that. Then social or app, this would be one that you would utilize for maybe a social media class or for some type of application because it has the little phone there. And then the technology would be for a technology-based class. I think that's pretty self-explanatory. Let me show you what it looks like when you utilize one. So you know that it is a template file because of the .potx. But notice, so let's go ahead and open this one up. When you open it, it will automatically just create a presentation file. Okay, so once you open it up, this is the file that you're going to edit. You don't have to like do a file save as or whatever. You won't be manipulating the template at this point. When you click on it to open it, now you're ready to go. Okay, you can go ahead at this point and do a save as and name it what you want to name it or whatever. But at this point, it's a PPT file. Okay, so I have the cover slide already ready to go. You can just put the name of the class here, the tagline, and then this is for us individually to add our photos, name, title, credentials, etc. Then I already have the CE slide ready to go. Now, your agenda slide, I've just sort of made a generic agenda slide, and then obviously you're going to add in your agenda items here. It's as simple as just clicking in the text box. You can kind of highlight and then, type over it there, okay? Then I've made header slides or kind of, I guess, section slides for each one of the agenda items. So the thought process would be just, change agenda 1 to the matching agenda item there. And then that way you'll have sort of those section slides. Okay. Then you'll just start building out your content. So let's say we're going to add in some content slides in our first agenda item section. All you have to do, there's a couple of different ways you can do this. It kind of depends on your preference, but if you right click in this little area and do new slide, it will add a new slide there. Or you can come up to the top, and if you're on the home tab and you select new slide, it will show you all of your content options. So I built this out as well, and you'll have a few different options for content slides. It just depends on what you're going for. If you want to add in an image, or maybe you just want to add in some text or text and an image. Maybe you want a title only because you've got something you want to, put in there. But essentially, when you select one of these slides, you also have a blank one, and that can be helpful too. But let's say we just select the title and content. So now it's really easy to just click add your title here, test section, whatever, and then you can go ahead and type out your list here. Okay, so you get the idea. Okay, so then let's say you want to add another slide, just going to be the same concept. have your little cursor where you want to add the slide, come up to new slide, and maybe now you want to add this one. And you can add some text here and then, keep going. A couple of things to point out, these are all editable, although, your footers are sort of embedded into the PowerPoint and you won't be able to manipulate those. And same with some of these elements. So if you're truly, you want this slide but without the little thing, then you would come back up here and I've pretty much, that would be this one or whatever. So you can sort of get creative as to which layout works the best for you. But if you, utilize these, you will be compliant. We'll have all the Independence title branding and everything. The colors will be consistent, etc. Another little trick while I'm in here, let's say we selected this slide, but we wanted to change the layout of it. The layout button at the top will also pull up all of the pre-made content slides and you can just change it rather than, having to insert a slide, delete a slide, whatever. You can manipulate the layout with the layout drop down. So needless to say, I think that's pretty much everything. It's just going to be a matter of, coming up with the agenda, creating the section slides, and then filling in the content within each section. I also created a little sort of ending slide on all of our templates that includes the course instructor evaluation and just a little thanks for attending kind of thing. I think that's it. That's how you utilize the templates. Thanks for watching and happy PowerPoint creating.